Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
Of course.
Sorry you're not in the room with us.
Yeah. I know. I do want to start by saying though, Christine, I'm a huge fan because Black Lightning. So I'm a nerd out a little bit.
That's no doubt.
As you
Thank
should.
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
No problem. Well, this new show, this question is for both of you because this is like crazy thriller. Like, what attracted you guys to this
How
role?
much have you seen? Let me ask you that first. Have you seen
I've
how many?
maybe like four or five,
Oh,
something.
okay. So you've
Yeah.
seen a lot. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, I think obviously the script, that's where we
Hmm.
always start. And the interesting dynamics of all the characters and sort of the idea of these two couples who've been friends for a long time but obviously have a different status, one
Hmm.
of the couples being much richer than the other couple, and the idea that this person would sort of come in and infiltrate that and sort of break up that somewhat harmonious little quartet.
Right.
So, and then yeah, just all the mad twists and turns and the really dark things that happen. I mean, it was a real page turner, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. No, there were so many shocks along the way with this when I read it for the first time. First of all, you're not expecting a character like Jack Whitehall, whose character is Adam in the show, not expecting someone like that to do as dark things as he does.
Mm.
But
Mm.
also, I just love the fact that you're watching a family having invited someone in and asking whether you'd be a better judge of character in amongst this person. So hopefully the audience can do a bit of detective work for themselves as they're watching and figure out whether they'd have done the same thing.
Right. That's such a good point because I feel like your character, Damien, was a little bit sus. Like, wait a minute here.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he
might have an idea.
he
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 might have had
got
an
it.
idea, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
taken this long. I mean, because Adam, played by Jack Whitehall in the show, was our Manny for a long while before we're away on holiday with Jamie and Nat, who were played by David Duchovny and Christine Van Houten,
Right.
and
Carice.
by Clarice Van Houten, sorry.
Yeah.
So he was our Manny for a long time before he was with that family. So it took us a while to figure out there was something amiss with this character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also felt I really like you guys' relationship. I was like, please don't mess with them. So how would you
Our
guys?
relationship.
Yes, you too.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
would you
I think someone
describe?
might have messed with our relationship first. I mean, I'm not saying anything
Yeah.
too much, but
Right. How would you guys describe your role within the show, like the couple?
Well, us two know each other as friends before this as well, so it's
Mhm.
kind of a pleasure to come together and work together like
Yes,
this across
husband
the
and
Yeah.
table.
wife.
So we could kind of have fun. There was already some kind of ready-made banter going on across the table. Actually,
Yeah.
not afraid to
Yeah.
tease each other, which is kind of nice, like a couple would be, hopefully.
Yeah, I think sort of within the context of the show is what happens when you kind of are the friends of the very rich, quote unquote, successful
Hmm.
couple. How do you fit in? Do you come in? There's a very uneven status, and I think
Hmm.
there's that sense of there's a little bit as the show goes on. It definitely feels like there's a little bit of a them and us scenario.
Right.
So what appears to be this very tight kind of group of four, as the show kind of, goes on and those threads seem to start to kind of unravel, then it very much becomes about, Team Damien and Jules, and then Team Nat and Jamie, and also, sort of slightly always feeling like we're the poor relations who kind of are as good as staff really to Nat and Jamie. So I think that's quite an interesting dynamic and interesting tension.
Right. So my last question, because we are out of time, can you
I know.
describe the season with 3 words for the fans waiting to see it?
3 words. Okay.
Revenge.
Thrilling, twisted.
Twisted, not just twists, but twisted. Yes, it's
Yeah.
really effed up.
Yeah. That's 2
Thank-
words, but yes.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much
Thank
and
you so much.
congratulations.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.